Hi, I'm Dr. Christian Augustin with Bayside Chiropractic and Rehab. And today we're going to talk a little bit about how stress can affect us and what are the signs of stress. Now, when we talk about stress, I'm going to be very specific, and we're talking about mental stress. Now, a few weeks ago, we talked about different stresses to the body. You can have a physical stress, exercise, an injury. You can have a chemical stress, what you eat, something that isn't healthy. But you can also have mental stress. And the funny thing with mental stress is it doesn't matter which kind of stress you're under, it hurts the body the same way. So it causes the same reactions. So one good example would be that if you're under a lot of mental stress, one of the first signs could be you start getting headaches. Headaches that keep going and are very frequent can be other things, but lots of times you might have lacked sleep, been under a lot of stress, get a headache, or you could have a chemical or physical stress causing a headache. Simple one is you haven't eaten all day and you get a headache. So these are all your body's early warning signs that something's not right and you got to stop doing it. Another good example would be dizziness. Dizziness could be a matter of stress. I know when I was going to college, a lot of times we would, during exams, we tend to wait till the last minute and then study all night long for days in a row. And you'd be under a lot of stress and you'd feel lightheaded, dizzy, basically a lack of sleep. It can be as simple as that. It can be as simple as you haven't had enough to drink. But a lot of times just mental stress can cause dizziness. Another good example would be hormone problems. When women or men get under a lot of stress, it can affect their hormones. Men's testosterone can go down. Women's hormones can get out of whack, which causes a lot of problems. And this is all from mental stress. When you're under a lot of stress, one of the big things that happen is cortisol hormone goes up and you end up gaining a lot of weight because cortisol stimulates weight gain. So that can be, a big problem. Something else, muscle aches. A lot of people suffer from what we know as fibromyalgia. And one of the big components of fibromyalgia is these people have physical pain and physical signs, in other words, trigger points, but there's nothing really wrong except for the fact that most people with this have depression, which is a form of stress again, and they're having literally muscle aches, muscle pain, joint pain, and you basically have to work with the stress. Now, other signs that you're having stress is you're more frustrated than usual, you're having anxiety, you're restless. Now, these type of anxiety things can lead to all kinds of body problems, headaches, increased blood pressure, dizziness. Basically, the gamut can happen when you're frustrated or very anxious or suffering from anxiety. So what do you need to do? Well, when somebody is under a lot of stress, lots of times there is a physical problem already there. So you have to treat the physical problem. Chiropractic, if it's muscle pain, headaches, the stress. So you have to decrease the physical problem. But you also have to talk with the patients about their stress levels and find ways of dealing with the stress. I guess in essence, you got to be a therapist. I'm not a therapist, but there are mechanisms or little things you can do to reduce the stress. One simple one is, take some time off during the day. It doesn't have to be a lot, 5-10 minutes, and just take a walk. Just go outside and take a walk. Don't think about anything. Don't do work. Maybe take 5 minutes and do some push-ups and sit-ups and just do some exercise. That's got a great way of lowering stress levels. Meditation. If we're, we're in the South, we have a lot of Christians, spend the time in prayer. It's a form of meditation. It will lower your stress level, and it's a good way to spend the time. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to call my office. My number is 251-990-8388. And again, my name is Dr. Christian Augustin. Thank you.